Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about how to write equations from a table. So we have a table here and some questions here we're going to answer, and we're going to start with the presumption that we all know what this is. That's the linear equation formula, that's the point slope form, right? So the slope, which is also known as the rate of change, which is right here, represented by m. So rate of change, also known as the slope. And then this is our y-intercept. In this case, this is going to be considered our starting point. Okay, so what is the rate? So the rate is the rate by which this is increasing or decreasing. So from here to here, we're going up by 4. From here to here, we're going up by 4. From here to here, we're going up by 4. So it's going up by 4 each time. So up 4 each time. We'll zoom in here so you can see a little better. There you go. What's the starting value? So when x is 0, remember x is the input, y is the output. When x is 0, y is 3. So starting value is 3. Write the equation. So this is going to be our rate of change. This is our m, and this is our b. So now we can write a linear equation. We can say y equals to mx plus b. So actually, I'll just write the base equation here. And y equals 4x plus 3. It starts at 3, it goes up by 4 each time. That's our linear equation. We're just going to go through all these. So what is the rate? So the rate is going, let's see, it's going up by 2. Yep, it's going up by 2 each time. And we want to make sure this is going up by 1, otherwise this rate could be tricky. So it's going up by 1 each time, so don't have to worry about that. Because if this was going up by something other than 1, we'd have to work to figure out what the rate is. So the rate is positive 2, starting value is negative 4, so y equals 2x minus 4. You could write plus minus 4 if you wanted to, or plus negative 4 rather, but you don't really need to do that. What is the rate? So, we don't know what the rate is. So we're going to make our run, I guess. Oh, we're starting with the equation. That's interesting. Okay. So actually, let's do these anyway. Let's do the whole thing. What's the rate? It's going down by 2, down by 2, down by 2. So rate is negative 2. Starting value is 30. So y equals negative 2x plus 30. What's the rate? It's going up by 6. And starting value is 0. So y equals 6x. You can write plus 0 if you want to. I'm not going to. All right, we're given the equation, so here's our rate, here's our starting value. So rate is 6, starting value is negative 2. All right, so starting value is negative 2. It's going up by 6 each time, so negative 2 plus 6 would be 4, 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 plus 6 is 16. There we go. Rate is negative 5. Starting value is 28. So 28, and it's going down by 5, so 23, 18, 13. Here. What's the rate? 2. Starting value is 3. So starting value is 3. It's going up by 2 each time. So 5, 7, 9. And then here, the rate is going to be 3. Starting value is 0. Plus 0. So starting value is 0. It's going by 3. So 3, 6, 9. Okay. Now if you look over here, we're going to work our way through this, but I need a quick break because I'm starving, so I'll be right back. I want to pause this. Okay, there we are. Sorry about that. That was a delicious calzone from Oliva's, for anybody that's interested. Good stuff. Anyway, all right, here we go. So, write the equation for the line. So our starting point is 4. B is 4. Our rate is going to be 3. Goes up by 3. And equals 3, so y equals 3x plus 4. Okay, so starting point is 5. Our rate is going to be, what, 10? Yep, by 10, yep. So y equals 10x plus 5. Now they try to trick us here, because look, the starting point's down here. 0, 12. So b equals 12. Our rate is 6, going up by 6. So y equals 6x plus 12. All right. Again, they try to trick us. It's not the first point here, right? So b is going to equal 0. M is going to be, what, up by 4. So y equals 4x. Okay. Here, our starting point is negative 1. B equals negative 1. Rate is going to be 3. Going up by 3. So y equals 3x minus 1. Here, we don't have our starting point. Interesting. We don't know what it is. We can figure out the rate, though. Then with the rate, we can figure out the starting point. So It's going down by 2 each time. So if it's going down by 2 to get to 0, 3 take away 2 is going to be 1. So b is 1. That's an interesting one. So y equals negative 2x plus 1. Same thing here. It doesn't look like they're giving us the starting value. That's interesting. Okay. So the rate, as x goes up by 1, y is going down by 3. So our m is going to be negative 3. Negative 3. So if we're going, oh, and they even do it this way. God, they're interesting. All right, so as we go backwards, y is actually going to increase this way. So if x is 1, y would be 15. And if x is 0, y would be 18. So b is 18. Yeah, interesting. Y equals negative 3x plus 18. Same thing here. Oh, look at this. Now they're not going up by 1, they're going up by 2. Funny, funny. Okay, so, and they don't give us the y-intercept either. That's fine. So x goes up by 2, y goes up by 3. So, so I guess we could just do slope formula. Let's do that. Let's be x1, y1, x2, y2. So we'll do our slope formula. So 9 minus 6 over 5 minus 3. That's going to be 3 over 2. So, yep. So 1.5. So our rate of change is 3 over 2. Or 1.5. And so 1.5 less than 3, because we're going to x equals 0, would be 1.5. So y equals 3 over 2x plus 3 over 2 actually, or 1.5, however you want to write it. Okay, right here, this one's a little more reasonable. B is going to equal 0. Again, though, they're not going up by 1 here, so it's not going to be 4. Don't fall into that trap. The rate is not 4, because this is 0, this is 2, so it's actually going to be 2, because if it's going up by 4, it goes 2 spaces here, so 2. Yeah. So m is equal to 2. So y equals 2x. Tricky, tricky. They don't give us the 0 point here. No, they do not. Okay, so as x increases by 2, y decreases by 6. So again, I guess we'll just do the we'll do the slope formula. Why not? x2, y2. So negative 8 minus negative 2, and then 3 minus 1. So this becomes plus. So negative 6 over 2, so negative 3. Yep. So m is negative 3. And the b, we're not sure what the b is. Let's see here. But we can go down 3 here, so it's going to be 1. B equals 1. So y equals negative 3x plus 1. Okay. Here, let's see here. So it's going up by 2, it's going up by 5, so 2.5. So m is 2.5. And if we go down 1, so 2.5, so x. So it goes like 5, so y is going to be 0. So b is equal to 0. So y equals 2.5x, or I guess we'll do 5 over 2. We can do 5 over 2x plus 0. And here, so this goes up by 2, this goes up by 6. So if it goes up by 2 to 6, it means it's going to be 3. So m is equal to 3. So 0, 0, 4. Oh, sorry, 0, 10, my bad. 0, 10. So b equals 10. So y equals 3x plus 10. So from here on, it gets kind of silly. I'm not going to be concerned if you have a hard time with this stuff. It's more about being able to write the equations given the tables here. So from this point on, these, don't sweat those. That's not really the focus of this unit. If you can do those, great. If not, don't worry about it. These are the ones that are more important, not the examples here. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. Thanks.